Hello, and welcome to my channel, Dare to Nerd, where today we are beginning our reaction of Season 3 of Jurassic World's Chaos Theory! Episode 1, titled Excess Baggage. That cannot possibly be referring to a 2-ton dinosaur on an aircraft. Who would be crazy enough to try that? And the same with our last seasons. We are playing a game for this series. I have a new bingo card. And I have more than dinosaurs on it, just to change things up. We have Pteranodon, Darius speech, a classic Save the Dinosaurs speech, or just a rallying, let's go do the right thing, we can do it speech. Compy, betrayal. I still don't know if Ben's girlfriend is a traitor. Baby Dino, sweet karma. You know, when the bad guys get their just desserts in the most satisfying way. Sinoceratops. Strunk Con, anytime Kenji shows off his rock climbing skills. Baryonyx. Raptor Chase. You know there's gonna be one. Carnotaurus. Brooklyn has regards. My favorite, Therizinosaurus. I hope we get to see one in this series. New ally. We're about due for one. Locust Cloud. Locust should start becoming an issue about now in the timeline. Therapist Yaz, since that seems to be her job now, poor girl. Allosaurus. Raptor Handler dies. See, the only way I can think of Santos getting complete control of all of the raptors is if the handler dies. I can't see the handler wanting to give up her raptors to Santos completely if she was still alive, but we'll see. Stygimoloch! Panic! Lystrosaurus! We saw one of those in the lab in Senegal, so we'll probably see one in Malta. Sammy's family, would love to hear what's going on with them. Any information really would be nice. Dimorphodon! Ben got skills! Listen, as socially awkward as Ben can be, he comes in clutch sometimes. Whether it's rigging a gondola to explode or driving like he's in Fast and the Furious. And last but not least, Gallimimus. So we'll see. Hopefully we get a bingo this time. And one more thing to mention before we get started. Guys, I love your enthusiasm, and yes, the comments do help promote my videos in the algorithm. However, let's start keeping the demands for Chaos Theory to the Chaos Theory videos. It takes a long time for me to edit these videos. I am not hiring an editor, and I do have other series that I would like to finish. So when I spend hours or even days working on another video and then the comment is just, where's chaos, where's chaos, where's chaos? That doesn't help me edit faster, that just makes me frustrated. So let's refrain from doing that from now on. Alright, and without further ado, let us finally begin episode 1 of Chaos Theory, Excess Baggage.
You should have seen the look on the senator's face when I told him that Lewis Dodgson and Biosyn haven't fooled me.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, I thought I heard something.
You did. Ooh, that was the sound of a raptor. You are definitely being stalked. Keep talking on the phone. Oh, God! I love that she has her own creepy themed music. Oh yeah, your middle school bullies definitely didn't make it home one day. Feel like we're looking at Mike Myers if he had been introduced to dinosaurs at a young age. Whew! You dropped your suitcase? Why would you do that? She's such an interesting character because she obviously cares so much for her raptors. She's very affectionate towards them. Completely apathetic towards other people. So they're taking out the people that are against Biosyn. Oh, great. Dang, she getting right up in his face, too. She wants to see the light leave your eyes. What? Okay, she doesn't want to kill him. I'm guessing she wants him to shut up about his disagreements with Dodgson's management of the company. I wonder if there's something wrong with her vocal cords that she only ever whispers, really. Or maybe she doesn't like speaking too loudly because that's a very human thing to do, and she identifies more with the raptors. Hey, Brooklyn! Feeling regerts already? We're picking right up where we left off. Watch her fly away. Okay, but Ben's hair looked fabulous flying in the breeze.
I can't believe it. She's alive.
That's what you can't believe right now? You're still stuck on the fact that she's alive? I mean, I can't blame him. They just found out that she's alive today, like maybe an hour ago, right? So his mind is reeling. All of their minds are reeling.
Maybe she was in on it all along. I mean, she
Aw,
did just
damn.
leave with the broker.
You can't really think that.
What else are we supposed to think?
She's
That's-
our friend.
She'd never do something like that to
We
us.
gotta find a way to
She
contact
just
her.
did.
This can't be good.
Ben, oh no. We got company! Was that Senegal's version of the DPW? Yeah, we kind of figured that Brooklyn's actions would cause some arguments in the group, you know. Of course, Darius, being a simp, is going, no, she would never actually betray us. Kenji, who was betrayed by his father turned out to be the bad guy all along, is like, well, baby, she was on the wrong side this whole time. She had us fooled. Ben seems to be the logical person in this scenario, but he's also the only one that's had the most contact with her. But he knows that they need more information. They really need to get in contact with her. So, you know, I agree with Ben. You need more information before you can make assumptions either way.
What now?
What now, indeed. These kids have not slept. I guess they took turns sleeping on the boat up the river, but, like, how long has it been since they've had a good sleep?
Wait, that's Barry Sembène?
Oh! Let's go, Barry!
We've never met, but he was at Jurassic World when we were. He even trained raptors
Yeah, he
with
was.
Owen Grady, and
That was a lifetime ago, Mr. Bowman.
And he knows who we are.
Well, yeah, you famous too. New ally? Maybe. I'll save the bingo for more confirmation, but you know. We know that Barry's a good guy.
I am with French intelligence. We have been tracking that jet and the people on it. But what brings you here? I haven't the slightest. I'm taking this plane to the States. I will ensure you get home safely.
Let's go!
Darius, you trust this guy?
I don't. What's his angle?
hey, Barry's good. He can help us.
Yum. Okay, from an outsider's perspective, we already know that Barry's a good guy. Y'all don't know that. Of course, Ben, being the paranoid little bean, doesn't trust him. And Darius, who sees another dino nerd, just automatically trusts him, regardless of knowing him or not. So, y'all character flaws are consistent, if nothing else. Alright, so this is how they get tied in with the events in Dominion. This is great!
Hang on, we're flying with a dinosaur on board?
That bodes well.
She's
Right?
injured, so she leaves before the others directly to a veterinarian.
Oh,
Have a seat.
God, this transport is huge. Oh, come on. Kenj. Sulks. Sulks while he cuddles the egg. Listen, y'all haven't even talked to Ben. Y'all need to have a conversation. Since you're on a plane together, now is the opportune moment. Let Ben explain what actually happened. Well, yeah, how long has it been since they've slept? Oh, they feeling rough.
Hello, this is your pilot speaking. I have always wanted to say that. It'll be a few hours before we land, so sit tight.
Sure, not vague at all.
You're going from Senegal to the US and probably taking a roundabout way too. It's gonna be a while. I love that the egg has its own little seat and seat buckle. Probably not super secure, but you know, it's adorable. They're all feeling very uncertain and upset about Brooklyn, except Darius. Darius just looks like he's just vibing. He's just here for the ride. Complete faith. It's impressive.
Kenji's right. We should be careful around that guy.
Don't do that.
Oh,
I know
yeah.
you're mad at me, but
But you knew Brooklyn was alive, and
she asked me not to
you
say
didn't have to listen to her.
Look, come on. Can't we just be happy that she's alive?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep an eye on our girl there.
Oh, what's going on with Sammy?
All this arguing, you'd swear we're actual family.
Oh, family?
If you had the chance,
Probably in Senegal.
you'd go back to them, right? Because how could you abandon your family?
Oh, she feels abandoned by Brooklyn. That's gonna hit a sore spot for Sammy in particular because her own family has kinda shut her out. For some reason, which we still do not know! Please explain!
Who's flying?
Autopilot,
Autopilot.
Mr. Khan. Forgive me if this is rude, but you're missing one of your new Blanc 6. Because she's working with one of the biggest dinosaur traffickers in the world?
Brooklyn would never do that.
What do you think, Mr. Khan?
How long before we land in the States?
Yeah, anything you say can and will be used against you. I plead the fifth. Not that he wasn't listening to their conversation the entire time.
First to Munich. They have a medical center to help dinosaurs, and a place for us to talk. No need to worry. You'll be protected there.
As protected as they've always been. Munich has a dinosaur treatment facility of all places, but dinosaurs aren't supposed to be in the wild except in North America. I mean, Biosyn is their main facility is located in the Italian Alps, but that's not by Munich, so...
Why do I get the feeling protected involves bars and orange jumpsuits?
And why would he think we're involved
Maybe.
with Santos?
Well, I don't know. Since you two are
'Cause
such
you were
buds,
there?
maybe you should ask him.
Oh, here he goes. He's actually gonna do it! Considering one of the Nublar 6 has been hanging out with Santos, you know, like, yeah, it's a fair question for an intelligence agent to ask. Is like, are you working with the dino trafficker? I mean, yeah, might as well try to clear up the air. Oh,
Cool,
come
I'll
on.
just stay here then.
Y'all need to talk. Jeez, dude. Yeah, it's a trank gun. He has a big dinosaur on board. Oh, stop touching buttons! What did you do? It's like, stop pressing things.
Any idea why Brooklyn is with Santos?
No. All we know is that Santos tried to kill her. Then she set her sights on us, so we ended up at this secret port in Louisiana and stowed away in a cargo ship filled with dinosaurs, which led us to Senegal in this underground genetics lab with a really creepy baryonyx. And
Kenji's like, shut up!
You seem to know a lot about this illegal operation.
well, nah, not that much. Just a little.
They're not involved. He's like, how dare he is.
And then you'll send us home, like you said before. Right?
You need to really give him more details about how you're not actually involved in this operation. See, this is why I haven't filled in the slot of new ally for Barry, because he's not necessarily an ally to them yet.
So, Kenji, am I right to think Brooklyn is involved in all of this? I mean, it just doesn't feel right. But we don't know the whole story. What if Kenji gets her in trouble with Barry? What if they arrest her?
Maybe they should.
Different points of view.
We could have got her out of it if she wanted us to. But she
Not
didn't.
necessarily.
Sammy, Brooklyn's family.
Family? Family doesn't leave you behind. And family sure as heck doesn't pretend to be dead. Brooklyn's made it pretty darn clear that she doesn't want to be family anymore.
Oh.
Sammy, I respect your feelings. But hey, think about it. Isn't it possible Brooklyn didn't have a choice but to get on the plane and... Sammy, are you even listening to me?
Oh no. What's wrong with the Kentrosaurus?
Look, Kenji, I know you're still upset with me.
Oh boy.
But
He's
it's not
upset
cool.
with he's upset with Darius now.
What was that?
Wow. Okay, this is exactly what I'm talking about.
Okay, no, seriously, Ben? Shut up.
Poor Ben!
Is this hate on Ben Day?
No,
Yeah,
dude, I
apparently.
was wrong. We shouldn't have trusted Barry.
I told you! What happened?
What happened? It's like, yes, I was right. Oh no, I was right. Barry's not a bad guy. It's just that he thinks you guys could be the criminals. And he is right to investigate that possibility. It's just very inconvenient for you.
Wait, if we're arrested, we won't be able to help Brooklyn.
We'll probably get her in more trouble if she is working with Santos.
If she is working with Santos?
What do you
stopped
mean?
breathing.
I don't know. A defibrillator, a brown paper bag, something.
Adrenaline shot! Yeah, there we go. Chest compressions. Honestly, for an animal that big, you might want to jump on her.
Is she really?
Well,
Keep looking.
that's not gonna do anything, though. When you're trying to give mouth-to-mouth resuscitation, you need to completely cover the mouth so that no air escapes out, and also even hold the nose, because you're trying to force all that air into the lungs. So her just breathing into the side like that isn't actually gonna help. But, you know, good effort.
Yes!
That
Adrenaline!
dose of epinephrine will either get her breathing again, or kill her.
If we don't give it to her right now, she's dead anyway.
Yeah, that's the problem, is you need to know the right dose. For an animal that big, though... Hey! She's alive! It's like, I saw the light! Sammy would make a good dino vet. She should probably go into that field of work, honestly. Oh! That a little too much adrenaline. Close the door! Close the door! Close it! Yay! Yeah, y'all probably should have had the door closed anyway. Woo! Yep.
Is everyone all right?
No! Screams! This is why there was a trank gun. Oh, Lord! Watch the thingamalizers. Panic! Jesus. Oh, come on, you butterfingers. Oh my god, it's charging. Ah, duck! Ah, right through the plane, man. Right through it. That's why. And it just starts diving. Zero gravity! Okay, but how did a hole in the plane make it go from autopilot to crash landing?
We gotta stabilize this thing.
Y'all need to go into the cockpit and actually pull the plane up. There we go.
Captain Kenji's got this.
Captain Kenji! Please trank this dino! Just fire! Come on, getting her in the butt we'll have to do. Oh, come on. What is this plane just nose diving for a second and then leveling out? What is happening? The fact that it's diving so fast that a 2-ton dino is going up in the air.
No. That's the button Darius nearly killed us with earlier.
Then check the labels!
They're all in French.
French! No.
That the altitude?
Yes! Pull up! There we go! Co-pilot! Oh, the landing gear's already out. What does it do that automatically when it gets to a certain altitude? Come on, girl! Woo! That is some fast-working tranquilizers, man. Oh, crap! Ah! Oh, I love that we just hear the sound of the plane.
Sammy, you okay?
Strained her shoulder or something.
I've gone down near the Swiss-Italian border. Request immediate retrieval.
At least it'll be easier to get away now.
Yeah. That guy is not on our side.
Okay, wait. He did save Sammy.
But he still thinks we're involved in all this.
He doesn't want you to die.
Barry said we're near the Italian border, which means we're only a few hundred miles away.
Away from what?
Girlfriend!
My girlfriend. She lives in northern Italy.
He's so happy. He's so excited. So proud to say my girlfriend.
You all still think she's fake, don't you?
Oh, come on, guys.
It's been a rough flight, so I'm gonna choose not to be offended. But I assure you, she's very real and a much better option than being arrested by French intelligence.
Yes, we will hold position. My extraction team is...
They have disappeared. Now you see me, now you don't. Dang. Well, what's your plan, though? You gonna hike through the Italian Alps? In a blizzard? In the clothes you wore in subtropical Senegal? Like... I don't know, man.
For you. What's
A
this?
gift. Is it the arm?
I had it made while we were gone. The place we're going to next
Dang,
is...
they work fast.
Well, you'll need this.
All right. Feeling uncertain about accepting a gift from Santos, but you probably will need it. Also, do you have anything specific in mind that you want Brooklyn to do? Because, Santos saying she'll need it has me a little concerned. Alright, we're off to a chaotic start as usual. Now, I like that they're showing all the different ways that these individual characters are reacting to Brooklyn and her decisions. This show is very, very good at creating different perspectives and conflict that makes sense. It makes sense based on each individual character's own experiences and backstory and personality, why they would react the way they are. Like Sammy feeling betrayed that Brooklyn chose to leave with Santos because her own family has kind of abandoned her in a way. I also love that they're bringing in more characters from the actual movies, like Barry. I can't wait to see how they further tie in the Nublar 6 with the events in the movies. So, that'll be it for this reaction. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please leave a like and a comment down below. I would love to hear your thoughts. And I will see you in the next video. Okay, bye!